Hello, my name is Lauren Petrutzis, and I'm going to be doing my video over the article, The Importance of Disciplinary Literacy. And basically, disciplinary literacy is just a different way of teaching. It's a different style of teaching, and in my opinion, it's a more beneficial one. It takes students out of the normal being lectured and taught in a certain way that you see grade school teachers teaching their kids. And I remember when I was a kid, basically being lectured and in a classroom setting just was too much for me sometimes, and so I would act out, and I see that firsthand in my classroom that I'm student teaching at. So it's a very, very different way, and it's non-traditional. For example, in social studies, it says social studies classes must learn how to understand, read, and interpret primary and secondary source documents within context. With disciplinary literacy, it says students learn to identify and consider the perspectives, privilege, message, and source of the text they consume. So instead of getting information fed to you and reading that out and doing assignments over it, you're getting kind of a different perspective of what you're reading through the teacher's different way of teaching. So that's one way for in history classrooms. It also requires students to read and write in specialized ways for specialized purposes determined by the discipline. And each discipline requires students to employ particular knowledge, tools, and abilities to communicate, create, and use information within that discipline. So basically, teachers need to, like in this picture that I'm showing right there, this is where teachers are taking students outside and they're doing their math. So you see how right here they're drawing the triangle and they're labeling the angles and the sides, and that's a perfect way of getting them out of the classroom and showing them that math does not have to be all sitting down and writing papers, and math can be hard and difficult and frustrating, and this is just one way that students it'll help them learn, it'll get them out of a classroom and give them a different sort of perspective on it. So another picture that I have is this one, and this one they are outside again, and so again this is what we see, a different environment for the kids. So we see them outside with chalk, and so a lot of these pictures that I found for disciplinary literacy has the kids outside. It's giving them a different environment, and a different environment opens their brains to different ways of thinking and everything like that. So another quote that I found in this article says, professional scientists engage in similar practices not only as they conduct research, but also as they disseminate findings to others, findings that have the potential to inform local, national, and international policies. So disciplinary literacy, what I found from these articles were just that basically it's a different way of teaching, a good way of teaching, and I would definitely try this in my classroom just because it's more artsy, hands-on, and you don't want to always label the STEM students. We always want to give options to the students who might want to be scientists or who might want to be artists, and we want to teach them about painting and all these different ways of learning rather than just being lectured. And that's what I got from The Importance of Disciplinary Literacy. Thank you.